Join us as we uncover true Bible history. From the creation of the heavens and the earth, to the first man and woman, from the forbidden tree of knowledge to ancient biblical manuscripts and translations. Discover information about early settlers in the ancient lands of Mesopotamia, Egypt, ancient Israel, and Rome. All this and more in our new series, Uncovering True Biblical History.
The truth about New Year's Day is that January the 1st was not the first New Year. The first New Year was in March. According to the Bible, Yahuwah gave the first New Year to the Israelites. Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 1 and 2. Observe the month of Abib or Nisan, and keep the Passover unto Yahuwah thy Elohim. For in the month of Abib, Yahuwah thy Elohim brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. Thou shalt therefore sacrifice the Passover of Yahuwah thy Elohim, of the flock and of the herd, in the place which Yahuwah shall choose to place his name there. Exodus chapter 12 verse 1 and 2. And Yahuwah spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. There it is. New Year's in the Bible. But guess what? It wasn't in January. As a matter of fact, fall and autumn is the harvest time for the crops. Winter is when everything dies. Spring is when everything springs to life. The earliest pagan New Year festival date back around 2000 BC. The ancient Babylonian people celebrated an 11-day New Year festival in March. The Babylonian people of Babylon. Remember Babylon, whom Yahuwah calls in Revelations chapter 17, the Babylon the Great, the mother of whores and abominations of the earth? How in the world did New Year's become January the 1st? I'll tell you. 400 years ago, about the time that slavery started in America, the Gregorian calendar was introduced by Pope Gregory the 13th. He declared once and for all that January the 1st should be New Year's Day. Before you knew it, everyone joined in. The Gregorian calendar, adopted in 1582 by the Roman Catholic Church, restored January as New Year's Day. And most European countries gradually followed this thing. Scotland in 1660, Germany and Denmark at around 1700, and England in 1752, and even Russia joined in 1918. The baby as a symbol of the new year dates to the ancient Greeks, with an old man representing the year that has passed. Romans derived the name for the month of January from their god Janus, who had two faces, one looking forward and the other backward. New Year's celebrations normally began with a large parade within the city of Rome on January the 1st. And guess what? They had a Tournament of Roses parade that precedes the Rose Bowl. Sound familiar? The Rose Bowl. Since 1890, the Tournament of Roses has produced America's New Year celebration, bringing the tradition of the Rose Parade and the Rose Bowl game to Pasadena in the world for nearly 130 years. Fireworks originated centuries ago and are believed to have been invented by the Chinese. They are said to chase away evil spirits and bring good luck. Well, no wonder that's why they use them. See, you got to know where all of this stuff came from. This is the history of the New Year celebrations. New Year's resolutions. Where in the world did we get this from? The ancient Babylonians made promises to begin the year off right and to earn the approval of their gods. The Julian calendar was enacted by Julius Caesar in 46 BCE to reform the Roman calendar. The Gregorian calendar was decreed in 1582 by Pope Gregory XIII, replacing the Julian calendar. Christianity inaccurately adopted December the 25th as the birthday of the Messiah and January the 1st as the Sabbath day after his birth and therefore the day of his circumcision. Pope Gregory XIII decreed that all Roman so-called Jews had to attend a Roman conversion sermon given in Roman synagogues after Friday night services. The penalty for not doing so was death. Then, on New Year's Day of the next year, the Pope signed a law forcing the so-called Jews to pay for a house of conversion whose purpose was to convert Jews to Christianity. These are the so-called Jews to Christianity. 3 years later, on New Year's Day, he ordered the confiscation of all Roman Jewish communities' Hebrew scrolls and books. See, now you know how they ended up with all of that stuff. In 153 BCE, they celebrated New Year's and began to worship the pagan deity named Janus. The people would then offer sacrifices to him and join in parties to celebrate the same way they do today. We are just recreating pagan rituals as they did in ancient times. I find it amazing that Roman politicians in those days began their new term in the month of January, which we do today in this modern society. This is all set up this way so that they could worship their pagan gods. The conclusion is this. The church, the Christian church, has found a way to Christianize a pagan custom again by saying it is celebrated as the day of Yahushua's circumcision, the Messiah's circumcision, after his so-called birth on Christmas, which is another lie. There are a lot of lies in history. We got to learn how to pick out the bones and separate the meat.
Join us as we uncover true Bible history. From the creation of the heavens and the earth, to the first man and woman, from the forbidden tree of knowledge, to ancient biblical manuscripts and translations. Discover information about early settlers in the ancient lands of Mesopotamia, Egypt, ancient Israel, and Rome. Hidden truths about the true name of God and about the early church age, from the time of the Messiah and the Last Supper to the time of Constantine. We will discover hidden information. We will uncover mistranslations and misquotes of the Bible to help you gain a better understanding of Scripture. Hellenistic Judaism and Greek influence of the New Testament will be revealed. In this series, we will unlock the truth about the people of the Bible, false gods of antiquity, their symbols, and their influence on Christianity. All this and more in our new series, Uncovering True Biblical History.